For rapper Kodak Black, the legal troubles never, ever, ever seem to end. He has once again been issued a warrant for his arrest in Florida for his charges from the traffic stop from last year, where he was arrested with 31 oxycodone pills. He actually was charged with trafficking for that after a traffic stop because he was driving without a license with expired tags with a tint that was too dark, which is obviously kind of bullshit. But my first question would be, why the fuck are you driving around with expired tags, dude? You have the money to do your tags. Why are you driving without a license? You have the money to hire a driver. Why are you carrying a gun? You have the money to hire a guy to carry a gun for you. That is a waste. You are wasting your fucking opportunity. You're wasting your gift, your passion, everything. Anyway, onwards. Authorities say Black, 25 years old, first failed to submit to random drug and alcohol testing on February 3rd. On February 8th, he did take the drug and alcohol test, which showed a positive result for fentanyl, per the document. As a result, Black's release has been revoked, and an arrest warrant was signed by Broward County judge on February 23rd. Black was initially arrested in July of last year after troopers pulled him over and found 31 oxycodone pills, $75,000 in cash, in addition to Black driving with an expired license and expired tags. A South Florida native, Black has been no stranger to dealing with legal issues, but he has also been a great advocate for his hometown, often participating in charitable events to help those in need. Now that he has a warrant out, he'll be back in custody without the possibility of bail if he's caught by the police, which he probably will be. Kodak has one of the largest arrest records of any modern artist that I can think of that comes to mind easily. Before he was famous and long after, he's been getting arrested non-stop. Here's a list of some of his arrests from 2015 to now. 2015, he was arrested for robbery, battery, possession of cannabis. 2016, possession of cannabis, possession of a firearm for a felon, and running from the police. Again in 2016, he received 2 more possession charges. 2017, he got a probation violation and was placed under arrest and received 1 year in jail for violating his house arrest. 2018, he got arrested for grand theft of a firearm, possession of a firearm for a felon, and possession of weed once again. 2019, he was sued for not performing concerts that he'd agreed to perform. 2019, he was also arrested once again for possession of weed and an illegal weapon while he was trying to enter America from Canada. Why would you do that? Why? It doesn't make sense. It's like he just doesn't think. Why? You know they're going to search the vehicle, especially weed. They can smell weed. Why would you come through the border with weed? That makes no sense, no logical sense, and a gun, of all things. God, it's like he just doesn't want to be free. Again in 2019, he had the FBI search his tour bus while he performed. They found guns and drugs, but his entourage ended up taking the fall for that one, which is what I was saying earlier. You're rich, dude. You can hire somebody. You can have a guy that falls for you, and then, you pay his bail, you get him out, you buy him legal fees. That's what normal rappers do. There's no need for you to be taking all this heat with guns and drugs and all this shit over and over and over and over and over again. You can hire people. It makes no sense to be getting this petty bullshit over and over. The owner of the club that he was performing in while his tour bus was being searched actually denied the FBI entrance, which was a big dick move on his part. Again in 2019, he was arrested just before his performance at Rolling Loud for having a gun. 2020, he went to prison for the previous gun charges, and a year later, Donald Trump pardoned him, which everybody remembers. But Donald Trump can only pardon, the president can only pardon you of federal charges, so all of his state-level charges in Broward County, all was still active. That was just for the one from the border crossing with the gun and the weed. 2021, he was sent to rehab for failing a drug test. And then in 2022, he was arrested once more in Florida for having expired tags, expired license, a gun, and some painkillers, which is the charge he's in trouble for now. Here would be my advice to Kodak or anyone else in that position, especially if you got the money, dude. There is no excuse when you have money like that. Number one, stop carrying a gun. There is no need for it. You have the money and the means and the resources to hire a bodyguard, hire a guy to carry the gun for you. If you weren't a felon, it wouldn't be a big deal, but because you're a felon, it's automatically another felony, having a gun on you. Don't do that. Hire somebody to do it for you. Number 2, stop carrying drugs. Hire somebody to do that too. Snoop Dogg has a guy that rolls his joints for him. Or fucking move out of Florida. Why are you in a state where weed is illegal? Fucking what, 25 states have legal weed now? The other fucking 15 have decriminalized states? Have decriminalized weed? Why are you in a state where it's still illegal? That makes no sense again. Plus, you can get medical. You shouldn't even be able to fail a drug test for weed, because you can get a medical fucking license to say you have back pain. You could get that easily in any other state, but you have to stay in Florida, one of the worst fucking states in the country. Sorry, Florida. Number 3, my third bit of advice would be to get the fuck out of Florida. You can't stay somewhere where they know you, where they're gonna keep fucking harassing you, keep hassling you. They know you're there. Move to Los Angeles like a normal celebrity. You can live in peace there. You can pay the police off. Los Angeles is known for their fucking shitty police force where you can just pay them off. Also, why the fuck are you failing drug tests as a famous celebrity? Once again, it comes back to money and means. I could get it if you were just a poor guy, but you're not. You have a considerable net worth. I was on probation for years and years and years, and even as a poor person, there were easy ways to pass a drug test. You get fake urine. You can get fake urine, pass it off. You can get somebody else's pee. You can get a body cleanse, a detox. There's no reason to be failing a urine analysis. There is absolutely no reason for that. Use your brain, my friend. Use your brain. I am a huge Kodak Black fan. He is one of my favorite new rappers of the last few generations. You know, mainstream rappers. And it sucks that he keeps making these stupid decisions. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We'll be doing more, talking about shit like that. Young Death, signing off.